Hey, what's up you guys, it's A-Tone, and oh my goodness, the Roblox dev space right now is so cooked, and I'm not even joking. Okay, I don't know if you guys have been on YouTube or Twitter recently, but the amount of posts that I've been seeing about how if you make like a passion game, or like if you're a passion dev, you're just gonna completely fail. And you know, I see like videos that are called like, don't follow your passion, or you know, I watched an Aphazune video recently called like, stop developing on Roblox. And there are just so many of these types of videos and like tweets and whatever. And I thought I should just make a video about like why that might not be true. I mean, like, I feel like the other side of the coin, the other side of the argument, it just doesn't get any attention. So one of the things that I hear so much is that the front page is just like filled with slop. And I think people think that just because the front page is filled with slop, that means like people don't want to play like actually passionate games or whatever. But like, people don't really mention that the front page, it doesn't even matter, because it's not even the front page of Roblox. I don't know if it's just me that's noticed this, but like everyone calls it the front page, but the first thing you actually see when you open Roblox isn't the front page. Like, it's not the charts page, it's your home recommendations. And like, I think that's actually the main place on Roblox where people find new games to play. I don't think people really go to the charts page, which, I mean, I don't even want to call it the charts page, because that's so like corporate. It's so like investor slop. But I mean, I think it's worse to call it the front page, because it makes everyone think that it's so important and like, oh, I need to be on the front page. You don't need to be on the front page, bro. Like, you can just chill out. You don't need to be on the front page, because how often do you actually go to the charts page to actually like find a game? Like, I never do that. I'm always on the home page. I think, here's my theory. Okay, my theory is that it's just for like the investors. Like, they literally call it the charts page. I don't think it's meant for the players. I think it's meant for like the investors to like look on the charts. They're like, oh, let me look at the charts. And they'll see that there's so many people playing, you know, Build a Brain Rot or whatever. There's a million people playing Build a Brain Rot. That's not even a real game. I just made that up. Don't steal that. So I think that's my theory. That's my theory though. My theory is that it's like more for investors. But another thing that I hear people like talk a lot about is that people think that like slop games steal all the play. Like, it's like people think that just because there's so many people playing all these like slop. Okay, I'm putting slop in quotes because I feel mean. I feel kind of mean when I call games like slop. But like, the thing is that most of the people that play these slop games, they're not going to be the people that are going to play like your passion game. And even if they are, people can enjoy multiple types of games, right? I mean, listen, I had my little 2-week phase, okay, on like Plants vs. Brain Rots or something. Okay, don't laugh. But players can like enjoy multiple types of games, okay? They're not just only looking for slop. And the biggest thing that I think people don't really realize is that the Roblox user base is like so huge. I don't think people really understand how many people are playing this game. Like, the average CCU, I did like a little research. I looked on what's that website, Row Monitor Stats, I think it's Row Monitor, I can't remember. And I checked, and the average CCU like on all of Roblox is 10 million players on it at any given time. And according to Roblox themselves, like 17% of PC players, I'm gonna have to like put on some sort of a graphic on screen, but 17% of players are PC players, which means if you make like a passion game that has like a bunch of like complicated systems or whatever that like only PC players will be able to play, at any given time, you still got like 1.7 million players on average who are on PC who are like able to play your game. And another big thing is that like 60% of the player base is over 13 as well. So I think a lot of people just like forget, or I think a lot of people just don't realize that a majority of the platform, I mean, obviously people lie about their age, but you know, majority of the platform are in that age group that are more interested in like the horror games, or like the more complicated sort of games. So I don't know, there's like plenty of players to go around. I don't know why people think the audience on Roblox is so bad for passion games. But there's another point that I actually hear both sides of the argument. This is a point that I hear the anti-passion people and also the pro-passion people make. And it's that you can't make enough money by making a passion game, because, you know, the anti-passion people think, oh, you have to make like slop in order to get any money. And the pro-passion people think, well, you can't make any money unless you put in like predatory monetization or whatever into your game. But like, I just don't even think that's true. Okay, because listen, Okay, I did the math, and if you have like an average game, I'll put like the stats that I came up with on screen. You only need about like 320 average CCU, that's average concurrent users, if you want to make like a good living. And like that's not bad, you know what I mean? That's not too difficult to get if you make a good game. Okay, so I think a lot of people are just too afraid of like putting in. Listen, obviously, you know, you don't want to be like rude about your monetization, you don't want to be like crazy, but you know, just I think people are a little bit too afraid of putting in just like a little bit of monetization. You know, it's not one or the other. It's not either you put in a bunch of slop transactions where like, oh, speed coil for 500 Robux versus not putting in any microtransactions at all. It's like, it's not that black and white, right? Like you can just do like a little bit, you know, you can be I'm like, there's so many great games that I've played that, you know, I've been like, yeah, let me spend some Robux, right? Just because I like the game, and I'm just like, and it's not too predatory, right? Like, you know, you think something evil happens, games like that. So yeah, I don't know where this whole anti-passion sort of thing came from, but you know, I always see videos talking about how, oh, you shouldn't make a passion game and you're not gonna make any money and you're just gonna fail. And I just thought, you know, there should be someone on the other side. And those sorts of videos just completely outnumber the ones that are like actually pro passion. So I just want to put this out there, and you know, if you're like a passion dev, I think I'm gonna make some more videos like this. So, you know, if you want to subscribe, I'm not gonna complain. Okay, I'm not gonna complain. You can stay tuned. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.